Hi, my name is Timmy, and I'm a senior at Regis High School in New York City. After my first IFTJ experience in 2019, I came home feeling much more hopeful about the current state of our world. The inspiring lessons I heard rang in my ears as I entered my high school building again. However, not everyone shared the same spirit of striving toward modern changes, especially in my junior year Catholic ethics class. I was given a homework assignment to read a portion of our ethics textbook about natural law. When the subject of LGBTQ plus people in the Catholic Church appeared in the heading, I held my breath. I had already experienced more than enough shame surrounding my identity, partially because of my classmates. The textbook read that just because something happens naturally, in this case being gay, doesn't mean that it is morally right, like alcoholism or pedophilia. According to the natural law, queer people are not included in God's plan for humanity. I was so shocked and angry that this homophobic preaching was being treated as academic truth. Even though I knew I had plenty of friends and teachers to rely on for support, I resented feeling institutionally unwelcome, and I was fed up with dealing with homophobia from classmates. I decided then to dig in my heels and have tough conversations with school officials in order to stand up for myself and all the other queer people that are targeted by these words. Unfortunately, the textbook is just a small representation of the homophobia I've experienced in 3 school years, which includes students citing Catholicism to support their hate speech, whether it be mocking my voice and mannerisms, or on a more serious note, saying that I spit in the face of God and literally threatening to kill me. I wanted that book removed, period. So began my experience of breaking down those terrible words and whoever chose them for an academic curriculum. I sat down with my ethics teacher, and we ended up discussing the book for 2 hours after school. He was deeply concerned by these words too. However, there was nothing he could do about the book itself. I raised my concern with the 3 teachers in my school's campus ministry office. Same response: we're sorry, but nothing can be done. I had this conversation with 2 English teachers, my math teacher, my physics teacher, and my guidance counselor. Over the summer, I was still not satisfied. I ended up emailing my vice principal, and we discussed the book at length virtually. Recently, after other issues of severe homophobic bullying, I met with my school's principal. After months of questioning this book, I finally got my answer. The book logistically could not be removed for this school year because of complications with the coronavirus and hiring new teachers. However, the junior class will have this book addressed before having to read from it. Work is being done to right the book's wrongs, however slowly it may move. Teachers will make it clear to the juniors that the book contains fundamentally flawed and outdated ideas that are untenable in modern Catholicism, and supplemental resources will replace the passage. Embracing yourself is a vulnerable process for every human being, but especially for queer youth. We are forced to mature in a world that resents us for something we have no control over. I want us to be actively taught that we are all worthy of belonging, regardless if we are gay, straight, trans, cisgender, or non-binary. That's what being a modern Catholic is about. Practicing radical love, not reiterating harmful traditions of the past. My first step in this slow and dynamic process was to reconsider the institution I participate in. I am so grateful for my school, which is why I've been so relentless in my struggle to address and eradicate the homophobia within our community. And I will continue to kick, scream, and fight my heart out in the confines of the slow work of God and the slow progress my school is making. this battle is long from over. Thank you.